Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Sandy. You can call me Mimi, you can call me Sandy. This is Mimi's Place, and I do grocery hauls and cooking and frugality and gardening and crafting and all sorts of good things on my channel. So, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming by, and if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. I did a very small haul today at the Dollar Tree. And yes, this is shelf timber, and we are using what we have on our shelves, but we're also putting back because you never want to deplete your food storage, your food stock, okay? So you need to constantly replenish what you're using. And if you find good deals or good items and you have a few extra dollars just because it's shelf timber, doesn't mean that you can't go out and buy something and put it back for your family. So food security is very, very important now, and a lot of people are panicking. But there's no need to panic because anybody can start a good, solid pantry with just a few dollars or $1 a week if you had to. So that's a separate video, but I'm going to tell you now in this video everything I got from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so it's pouring out today. I'm going to tell you guys what happened. I'll tell you now. We don't have plastic bags anymore in my state. Certain group of individuals were complaining about the environment, so they banned them. So now everything goes in paper bags, and it's pouring out, so you can imagine what happened. I was watching Kendra over at Kendra Full of Joy, and she was saying that she had a delivery, and the minute she went to pick up one of the bags of groceries, the bag just burst open and everything fell. Okay, so Kendra, I was trying not to live my life through you, okay? The Dollar Tree, our Dollar Tree is here. They have that big, huge pole on the carriage, so you can't take them out the door. So I had to carry these 2 heavy bags, and it wasn't fun. Now it's pouring out. I got my keys out. I'm trying to get to my car without getting too wet, and I'm juggling these 2 huge bags. Go to put the key in the trunk, open up the trunk, and I couldn't lift it up all the way because I had the 2 bags and one in each hand, and I didn't want to put one down because it would get wet. Long story short, Mimi has very short arms, and they hurt right about now. I ended up putting the groceries in the back seat. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, let's get into what I got today. I'm going to get through some junk food first. This way you guys can scream at me early in the video and get it over with. Okay, so I like to be very hospitable, and I always like to have hot candy out. I think it's sanitary, and, it's wrapped. And I put a few out in a candy dish on the coffee table. And that's for guests or anyone who sometimes you're going to tickle in your throat or you just want something sweet. So I bought some cinnamon hard candies. These are really good. I just really like these. And these are the assorted fruits. And I also have 2 bags of Werther's Original. And then the apple flavor. So one is caramel coffee, and one is, or 2 of the apple. And then, of course, I picked that up for myself for a snack tonight when I'm watching TV. Okay, so what I do with the candy is you have to understand, too. A lot of times I bake things for my neighbors or I give things away. And I do Lyft, and I do Uber, and I do Mary Kay. I like to have hot candy in my car for my passengers, and I always throw some hot candy in with Mary Kay orders. When someone orders some product, I like to, just add a little candy in there, or I'll put a few hot candies in with some samples in a little bag for them. Just things like that. So if you think I'm going to eat all this myself, you're mistaken, okay? All right, so everybody, on the count of 3, you can scream at me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Scream. Okay. Now that you got that out of your system, let's get on to what else I got. The Journal, the Sunday paper in my state is we have one. It's very expensive. It's like $5 for a paper, but the Dollar Tree has them. And they used to be $1.25. They went up for $2. You can't find them anywhere, so it's okay. If I wanted to go to Walmart or a grocery store, they're $5. And I'm not paying $5 for a newspaper. But I love reading the newspaper. I will spend $2. If you want delivery, it's just no one can even afford it. I'm surprised the newspaper's even still open. But that's neither here nor there. I love to have canned spinach on hand. I love it. And I'm telling you guys, if you haven't tried it, you have to try this. It's all cooked. You just drain it and then do what you want with it. I like to make calzone with it, or a side dish I make with tomatoes and onions. Like, you can do anything with canned spinach. So I have 2 cans left that I'm going to be using up this month because I think they have to get used. So I got 4 cans to put back. Maybe next week I'll go back and get some more. Okay, so Colonna flavored Italian style breadcrumbs. That same thing is like two something at Aldi. I got it for $1.25. So yeah, I do make my own breadcrumbs. I haven't been. The reason is I destroyed all my cookie sheets. And I like to store mine long term. So I want to make sure that the bread I use, I season it up and everything, and I toast it. I want to make sure it's really toasty, and then I grind them up, and then I put them in a mason jar. But I only have one good cookie sheet left, and it's been too hot to even do them. So I got this, and I'll stop making more. I got a lot of stale bread I've been keeping in the refrigerator, so I'm going to have to use it up anyway. I did find another jar. I like this, the pesto. And I had one before. I bought one before. It was really good. I used it one time and then never used it again. So what I'm going to do this time is, like I did with the olive oil and garlic, I'm going to freeze this in ice cube trays. And when I want it, I can just pop one out. After they're frozen, I will wrap them in plastic wrap or parchment paper, and then throw them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer. And I did use one of these shelf-stable milks, so I wanted to replace that one, plus I got one. 2 is 1 and 1 is none. That's what I say. I like to use this milk. I don't drink it, but it's really good if you're baking and cooking. The reason is, well, number one, it's emergency milk for your coffee. So if you're wondering what it tastes like evaporated milk. But it isn't evaporated milk, but it's got that taste to it. I think it's fine if you're cooking and baking. I have cooked and baked with this, and no one could ever tell the difference. It makes the absolute best pudding. If you're making pudding, this is the milk to go to. And what happens when you use this is you're saving your regular milk for drinking. Okay, because you may not want to drink this, but like I said, if you're baking or cooking with it, you can't tell the difference. So I like to keep that on hand. And it comes in whole milk, 2%, 1%. Then they have almond milk, and I want to say coconut milk? I'm not sure. But the Dollar Tree for $1.25, not bad. Okay, I'm not big on yams and sweet potatoes, so I won't grow them. Maybe I would grow like one plant next year just to have some fun. But I don't like them that much, so I bought 2 cans of them. I do have a very large can that I'll probably be opening, and I'll probably use it up for Thanksgiving. We are not crazy about yams or sweet potatoes. So this is okay. If sometimes you need a yellow veg, it's fine. These are already sweetened, so I would have to, check the sugar content and, add everything into my Fitness Pal. But if you're having pork chops, or, if you want some ham, or, you're roasting a chicken, it's just something different, What am I going to do? Go to the store and buy one sweet potato? Go through all that work of cooking it and peeling it and getting it ready, like one sweet potato? Nah. Also, I have 2 more of these because these were absolutely great when I made my nachos. And it's football season, it's hockey season, and they make a great snack, guys. They honestly do. So I'm going to keep these in my freezer, and we will be having those. I may actually cut them up and then put them back in the bag so that they're all ready to go. And this is my little haul today, and it came to $28. So, not too bad, but I have things that I'm putting back. I have my canned goods, I got an extra breadcrumb, I got my shelf-stable milk. Winter's coming, you know, you're going to want, God forbid my milkman can't make it here for some reason. At least I have milk for my coffee in the morning. It may not be the best, but it's milk. I have pesto, which is really good. I got to start learning how to use it. And I have some sweet potatoes for something different. So, everyone, let me know what you think of my haul. Do you buy any of these items at the Dollar Tree? Are you participating in Shelf-Timber? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and you will get all my latest videos. Love you guys. Catch you on the next one.